Hello everybody, my name is Lucas, and welcome to a game called the Stanley Parable. This is a game that I bet most of you guys know what it is, and it's like a walkthrough game, so this video is going to be longer. I'm going to try to get the whole game into one just video, please excuse me if I'm a little out of it right now. I just woke up probably about 10 minutes ago, but let's get this whole game in one sitting. It's a really good game. I like it. I've seen a couple playthroughs of it, and I think I enjoy the humor behind it. And I like these kind of games where you can just sit down and kind of relax and just watch, and it's not necessarily a movie, but it's like the game kind of plays itself, and you're just kind of there to watch, and you're kind of there to, do, things.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
I'm going to try to be quiet when he's talking.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on the keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year.
This is what happens when you get stuck in the tutorial, guys.
Considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
Well, I think Stanley's a little
showed
slow.
up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay, I'm going to see what happens if the narrator gets mad if I don't do anything. But anyway, as you can see, the narrator talks, and he's pretty funny. And yeah, we're just going to see what happens here. We're going to wait for a second. Okay, Mr. Narrator, you're not going to say anything? Alright, fine. Okay, so pretty much you're Stanley, and you're 427, and you're like a robot that... Why do I still have clicky fingers? Oh, no, open it. What did I just...
Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision?
I just locked myself in the door.
Under his responsibility. He had never been trained for that.
I just locked myself in.
This couldn't go any way except badly.
The door.
The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever.
Yes, sure.
I will be happy.
Because that's how life works.
Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell.
Oh no.
But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer.
Mr. Narrator, sir, I think it's
Here
only
it
been like
comes.
2 minutes. Oh, and darkness. Okay then. See? You get an idea to the game. That's how it works. You make one little decision like that, like closing the door, and bam. Alright. We can't go in there. So pretty much we have to figure ourselves...
All of his co-workers were gone.
Get out.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Perhaps. Maybe it's just Sunday. Maybe you just... I don't know. Where is the meeting room? Is this... That looks like the fax room. That's the room that you go in and do all your faxes and maybe even taxes. I don't know. Maybe you do your taxes in there. I mean, that I know what they're doing in that room. I mean, I don't know. That's not a meeting room. That's... Ooh. Let me go in that room. I want to look up in that room. Alrighty. But things get like really weird after a while. So it's just like, wait, what? You know, it gets really confusing after a while. Of course, it's been a while since I've actually like See how the wall in that room over there is a different color? Like, all of this will come into play later on, but it'll get like really confusing. Like, oh, here comes the first
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
Okay.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Perhaps. Or perhaps I'm just purposely not listening to the narrator. Where's the employee lounge? Like, all these doors don't work. That's not, oh, here's the employee lounge.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring.
Ah, yes.
It had really been worth the detour after all.
It had.
Just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
The memories. Where's the coffee? Here we go. Let me give myself a little bit of coffee. It's early in the morning. As a matter of fact, if I actually got myself some coffee now, that'd be great. But
yes, really, really worth it being here in the room.
Of course it was.
A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
I can sit here and look at this painting all day long. Mr. Narrator, you perfectly captured my emotions right now.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality.
You know, you don't have to.
It's possible,
be doing
but at
that
last he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Okay, you know, we'll listen to the Mr. Narrator now, because I think he knows some stuff that I don't. Even though it's so tempting to go there.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Should I? Should I? I mean, it's so tempting. It's so tempting. And I know there's a track, but there's so many ways to finish this. No, I'm not gonna do it. We're just gonna do it in a semi normal way. All right.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Meeting schedule looks a little messy. Is this for, like, okay, Monday? Okay, legal. What, are you in like a lawsuit or something? Boss's inspection, group for 8 office party. Yay. Do not alter without consulting whiteboard manager. Who has a whiteboard manager? I bet that's someone's job. They're just a whiteboard manager. They just like sit like over here in the corner, like, hey, no, don't touch. It's my whiteboard. Hey, no, I was watching that. Right at which chair? Oh, I thought it said right at which church. Yeah, I don't. Or chairs. Never mind. Okay, you know, I can't even talk right now. Broom closet. Okay, cool. It's a closet that's supposed to have brooms, but it doesn't have brooms in it, so it's not a broom closet, is it? I got you there, Mr. Game.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
It's so tempting just to go the other way, and I know I can, but I don't want to. It's like, yeah, and everything just got so creepy now. It's like all of a sudden it's like, ooh, Mr. Boss, you've got a nice office up here, don't you? Wow, this looks like a 5-star luxury hotel or something. What do you got up here? And you've got a bad computer. Well, of course, you have to consider the times this game was made in. Or no, this is your receptionist's computer. What are you running? Windows XP or something? That's what it looks like. Imagine every morning you come in. Oh, I'm just booting up my computer. What do you have?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845.
2845. 2845.
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Wow, it's a nice thing. But you know, the one thing you do, or the one thing you shouldn't do when you don't know what's happening, is just sneak into your.
Stanley just said.
Oh my gosh! I know.
Trying
Is
to
sneak...
input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
I get it. But what you don't do is sneak into your boss's thing without them knowing. 28... Where's the keypad?
2845.
Oh, okay, Mr. Narrator. You can calm yourself. I'm an intelligent human being. Okay.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad,
Oh,
Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
What if I want to play the piano? What if I want to practice my piano skills? Your piano's a little clicky there, Mr. Boss Man. Oh, you got some champagne. You got the good stuff here. Wow. Looks pretty good. You got some books. So can we? No, we can't mess with that anymore. All right. Well, can we leave at least leave a note here saying I was here? Like put a tag or something. I don't know. Let Mr. Boss Man know I was here. Or boss woman. I don't know who the boss was. What was this gonna do? Just shut behind me? Oh gosh. No, that's gonna fall. There's no way that's gonna fall. Okay, it didn't fall. Okay, into the creepy shaft we go. Oh gosh. Okay. We are now entering Matrix land, where things get all beta, or whatever you call it. Meta. Not meta. It's not beta, it's meta. Oh my gosh. Again, I just woke up like 10 minutes ago. Well, 15 minutes ago-ish.
Into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
He's becoming self-aware.
Now, when for years it had never occurred to him.
Is this like...
This question would not go unanswered for long.
Is this like pre... I mean, you know, is this... I'm guessing, is this like... Okay, I'm not sure. Is this going to be playing off of the same thing as... Of course, this was before that game, but Detroit Becoming Human, you know, the androids, they finally became like self-aware, and they kind of like were like, hey,
Stanley
we're
walked straight
humans.
ahead through the large door
Yep,
that read
that's what it
Mind
is.
Control Facility.
Right when I was talking about it, mind control, escape, or mind control facility. Which one should I go to? It's so I don't know. It's like the thing is this game has so much replayability. I might do another Let's Play of it just for replay. So we're going straight through the mind control.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold?
Is it?
Stanley
This
thought
reminds me
to
of the Star Wars
himself. Did he
scene
have the strength
where it's like Darth
to find
Vader.
out?
Isn't this exactly what it reminds you of? I don't even remember it. I mean, I'm a pretty big fan. Oh, if I would have fallen down there. I'm a pretty good Star Wars fan, but I don't remember because it's been such a long time. But it's like that one where it's like this huge room and there's like different pods everywhere, and people are standing. It's like that council place. People get mad. I don't know. Okay, yes, press buttons. That's what you do.
Now the monitors jumped to life.
Wow.
Their true nature
Fired.
revealed.
What did
Each
he
bore
do?
The number
Or
of
she
an
do?
employee in the building. Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Of course. I mean, what else? The employees are just money. If they're not producing enough money, just fire them. It doesn't matter. It's not like they have families or anything, or they have a life. They're just old numbers. What are we, 485 or something? I don't even remember our number. Too lazy. What is this? Bring me up to the heavens.
Control facility. It was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Possibly. That's a good part. No.
He refused to believe it.
Okay.
He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never.
Never.
It was unthinkable.
Never
Wasn't it?
Never.
Was it even possible?
Something like that. That's like a
Had
song.
he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Possibly. Facility power. I think I know what I'm going to do.
Proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad, or content, walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place.
Of course,
And as
because
the cold reality
you're going to
of his
have
past began to sink in,
a mind control
Stanley
status
decided that
offline
this machinery would
in
never
a building.
again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Of course, it's going to have plastered everywhere. Mind control status offline. Mind control. Of course, you're going to have mind control on the beginning of that building. Of course. That's what the people do, right? Awaiting input. Well, this looks like something I need to do, right?
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
So, off. Oops. Okay, I did what you wanted me to do, Mr. Narrator. Oh gosh. That's not it, is it? Because there's a lot more to this game.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes.
Oh, is that seriously? Are you serious?
Defeated the machine.
Wow.
Unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away.
Really?
And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened,
I didn't know
Stanley
you could
reflected
finish it
on
that
how
fast.
many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Well, I mean, that was... Can you go back? I mean, that was a good game, but it's not over yet. There's more to the game. There's so much more to this game. I'm gonna have to... Okay, guys. Well, I'm gonna step through here. I'm gonna come back, even though the graphics don't even look that good here. I'm gonna come back.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Beat the game. I got an achievement unlocked. Well, you know, that was too fast. So we're gonna do another. We're gonna go through one more time, as right through here, and then like we're just gonna go through one more time, and we're gonna try to do one that we haven't done, a path we haven't done, and then any other paths I'll just do it in a stream. I'll stream it. So that's what I'll do, because this video is not long enough.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a
Alright, so we're gonna completely try to go some weird other direction. Alright, let's go not to the meeting room, and let's just completely ignore what Mr. Narrator wants us to do.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room,
here.
and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Here.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first.
Go here.
Just to
Oh my
admire
gosh!
it.
Could you hurry up? Alright, we'll go here.
Wow. Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
On his straight of forward.
Stanley was so
Okay,
bad at following
here we go.
directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Yes, it was. Okay, there's probably a lever up there I have to press, but if I just go on here, of course
Look,
it
Stanley,
does.
I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
You sound like...
Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
For her? Who's her? Okay, so this narrator sounds like someone from the island of Sodor, like the narrator for the island of
This is it,
Sodor.
Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Who is this, like, lost lover or something? Someone, I don't know. Where? Into the abyss? Oh my gosh.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. Oh, no, you can't. Did you just unplug the phone?
Yes.
That wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two
I have a
pledge
wife.
themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits.
Well,
Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
uh-oh. Cover's blown.
Believe I was so mistaken.
Get out. We need to get out.
Been able to make correct and incorrect choices, and to
doesn't
think I've
work.
been
I need to
letting
get off
you
the
run
camera.
around in this
Camera,
game
move.
for so long. If you've made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision making.
Of course.
Or did you not grasp?
That's
the
what humans
severity of
do.
the
They do
situation?
stupid
Well,
things.
I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment.
Why would you have a
so I can
risk on your
educate
watch?
properly on safe decision
You have a
making
watch
in
on your
real
wrist.
Please
That's what you do.
observe this helpful instructional
Oh my
video.
gosh. Okay.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person
Billy over
named
here has
Stephen
got a...
has a choice.
Steven.
He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations.
He could, but why
Or
would he do
could
that?
systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which
Systematic.
choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no
Yes,
time should
fire!
you make a choice that does
Kill
not
the
conform
orphans!
to rational logic.
Yes,
If you find
yes,
yourself
yes,
dealing with a
exact
person who
fish,
does
yes.
Not make sense. In all likelihood,
Punch
that
them in the
person
face.
is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse.
he has a
why
cigar,
you
he's a
cannot
real
continue
man.
Talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is
My
it 4:30?
goodness, is it
I'm supposed to
4:30?
be having a back, sack, and crack."
A what? What are you excuse me? You want me to practice now?
Excellent.
Okay,
Making
well,
choices on a regular basis
Yes.
is the best part to a healthy
course.
decision-making process.
putting your head into a
Most
crocodile's...
medical professionals
Okay.
recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you
that...
make more than
yes.
8? Less? And
No,
finally,
yes.
if you begin to
Just
wonder
yes.
if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space,
You mean
your
nothing.
thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside.
Well, so
At
does
this
it shouldn't
time,
matter.
Your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
So it shouldn't matter if I do
welcome
or do
back.
not.
You
Wow,
may have
whoa,
noticed that this room has
whoa.
begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do
Well, it's not plugged
would
in
be.
anywhere.
This way, please.
Can I? Okay. Well, all these things are here now, and it's all weird. Right, this is not the same door. Well, was it? Yeah, this was exactly how it was. Okay. Do I just go back up on here? Whoa, where do these gates come from? These gates were not here. You built these gates. What is this? What is this witchcraft? What's gonna happen? You're gonna close the gates and I'm gonna fall down and die. You're trying to kill me now, Mr. Narrator. Mr. Narrator. I know this is a one-sided relationship here. Or is it? Is it a one-sided? I don't know. Don't ask me about relationships.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful,
never mind.
we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying.
Well,
imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story.
Guess what?
That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
But I want to go that way. I want to go that way. Hey, maybe for a stream later on. I don't know. I'll try streaming it if I can. Do some streams. Oh, you want me to go all the way back here to that one room? No, guess what? We're gonna go down that shaft. Wait, where was that place? Wasn't this the door we were supposed to go in on the left? Oh, now it's locked. Okay, fine. We're gonna go somewhere we're not supposed to go. Where are we supposed to go?
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Okay, sure. Door on the left.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Okay.
All right.
All left.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'm so tempted, but I'm not going to. We'll save that for a stream. We'll do it later. Now what? You're silent. Now you're silent. I don't know. Come on.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Okay.
Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Tips not to get
Stanley
fired.
decided
Talk
to
less.
go up to his
Do a
boss's
bunch of
office,
work. Don't get
hoping he
fired.
might find an answer there.
Thanks. I will take that. Let it ball up inside you. Take it passive aggressively. Resent coworkers not supporting you more. Yes, that's how to deal with life's issues. Just either store it up. Why is this broom closet closed now? It was not closed before. I want to go.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
You can't even let me go down. Now, Mr. Narrator, now you're just telling me no. You're just like, nope, you want to make wrong decisions? Yeah, we're not going to make you to make wrong decisions. Oh yeah, there's this door. What does this door do? It's closed. I don't know if it was open before. Waiting area. What is this area? Whoa. Did Mr. Bossman get a little obsessed with Minecraft or something? See, he really likes green. And that panda was not. Oh gosh! I just realized.
Stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it.
Yes.
Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Nightshark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Nightshark 115? Question mark? 115. Is it 115 or is it?
Stanley spoke the code.
How do I?
Nightshark 115. He spoke it into the receiver right there on the wall.
Nightshark 115. I did it.
Sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you?
No.
Please
Stop
the code
being
into the receiver.
funny
Otherwise
with me.
We can't get on with the story.
I'm
This is a
trying.
crucial step.
Nightshark 115. Okay, I don't think this game has audio support. I don't think that's how it
fine.
works.
You're not going to do it?
Yeah.
But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices.
Poor panda.
He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice,
Pretty much
You could have
forced
gone
me.
through the door on the right. You could have
I
done
did
whatever
at
the hell
first.
You wanted over there. Why did you come this way?
Okay.
Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward.
Okay. I guess.
Behave exactly as Stanley would.
What? Okay.
That means choosing responsibly.
I
always
did it.
Putting the story first.
I did
I'm
it.
quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead.
You
and
told
you'll
me
be
to go.
fine.
Oh my gosh.
All right. When Stanley came to a set of
Yo,
two open
guys,
doors,
he
entered
chose
the
the
door
road on his left. Yes, I did that. I'm doing that, Mr. Narrator. You've got some problems with your with your head. I can't speak. Okay, you know that. I've got social
Yet there was
issues.
not a single person here either.
Yeah, we know there's
Feeling
no
a
one
wave of
here.
Disbelief,
Did I do something wrong again?
behave exactly as Stanley would.
Oh my
That
gosh.
means
Are
choosing
you-
responsibly and always
Are you just
putting
gonna
the
mess with me
story
now?
first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task.
I don't want to listen to your.
And you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. Okay, I'm listening for you, Mr. Narrator. I don't hear you say anything else.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
What?
behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing
What did I
responsibly
do?
and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, I'll try it one more time, and if it cuts off like it did before, then I'm gonna go right because you know, I'm just not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do this. Okay.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Do not move. I'm
Feeling a
listening.
wave of disbelief,
It keeps on doing that. I don't know if that's a glitch
behave exactly as
or
Stanley
if it's supposed to do that.
That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task.
Okay.
Just follow my
I think
lead
it wants
and
me to
you'll
go
be
right.
fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Maybe I was supposed to enter the code.
No! Why did you do that?
Because-
Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
What happens if I do, though? Nope. Alright. Yep. We're entering the Matrix, guys. There is... Whoa, these filing cabinets. Whoa. How? Oh, I guess it won't let me. So I do have to go the other direction. You know, I was going right first. I was going here first. Mr. Game. Whoa.
It's ruined. I can't
Okay,
believe
that's
after
what
everything we
was
talked
supposed
about
to
that
happen.
My story. You've destroyed my work. Why? For what?
Well, maybe you should have
What did
made
you
your
get out
game
of that?
better.
What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage?
Well,
It's worthless
whoa.
now. And what am I supposed
Well,
to do?
maybe it is
Even
garbage.
if there were a way to
Just
continue,
kidding.
would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down.
Oh no. Don't.
I have to.
No. Oh no. Does he actually shut the game down? Oh. Oh no. Well. Oh, this is getting creepy.
Oh,
Whoa.
here.
That sounded
I'm
really
still
weird.
Here in this pile of rubbish. With you, who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed.
Yes,
It
it
was the only
is.
thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it.
Well then, Mr.
That
Narrator.
thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child. Oh,
Maybe I am.
my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and
Excuse
been
me?
victorious. It would
I
have been so
did,
perfect.
but then
I
your
worked
game
so hard on
crashed.
it. I tried so hard.
Is this supposed to happen?
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yes, I did do that. I went left. What even is happening anymore?
Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice.
The end? Is this the end?
Walk through the door.
Thank you for playing the Stanley Parable.
Can you hear me? Is everything
Wow.
all right? Stanley, this is important.
Well, that was a good game. I liked it. I loved it. It was wow. Yeah, that was definitely a good game.
Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose.
I really do like this game. I want to play more of it, but I don't think I'm going to do it here on YouTube. I'm not sure yet, but I think I'm just going to be doing it over on my Twitch channel. I'll be doing more of this game, along with some other games I can play on there. So if you guys do want to see, more of this game, then go follow me on Twitch. It's greatly appreciated. I just kind of started streaming. I'm still a little new to it, but yeah, it's something that I really, really want to do, and I love streaming. Yeah.
I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do.
Missionary could stop talking.
Take as much time as you need.
Okay. Is he done? Okay. So yeah, again, as I was saying, I'll probably stream more of this over on Twitch, and yeah. So there's the game. So there's a lot more. There are a couple other endings, I believe, but I'll probably stream it on Twitch. I love this game. It's a little funny little game. I know this was a longer video, but I'm going to leave this episode here. So for now, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you'd like to click on the annotations for more videos that I've done, my name is Lucas, and I'll see you next time.